You are now watching Akiela Galore. Hi, good people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Lately, I've realized that I'm starting over. I'm starting over in a new phase in my life, from being a mother, a wife, a girlfriend, because I had a boyfriend while I had a husband and a man. I'm just starting completely over. Now it's just me. There's nobody else. No man, no kid, no husband. And I just feel like I'm not, it's crazy because I'm going through this shit in life, but I still feel free. You know what I'm saying? I'm facing so many struggles and things right now, but I still feel free. I'm trying to get my shit together, and I want this to be recorded and documented because it's going to be crazy how my life transitions, and I just want evidence of, I want y'all to see how God finna work in my life and make anew. Right now, I am starting over, but it will all be worth it. I promise it'll be worth it. Say for example, I will probably insert some pictures or some videos in here so that you can kind of get a feel of what my life was like previously. Okay, so yeah, no, I'm not going to insert any photos and videos. I will only do that by request, so carry on. For those of you who follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, you already know, a lot about me, especially if you follow me on Snapchat. But I have been married before, and I have a kid, and she lives in West Africa. I live in America. Her father is from Dakar, Senegal, and we chose to do what was best for our child, even though me and him did not work out. If you all would like to know the details, I really don't want to bore you or talk about the past with my story, but I want y'all to see how this new transition about to work out for me. Right now, I'm actually currently working. I'm working while I'm shooting this video because I just feel like I've been wanting to get on camera and talk. I get on Snapchat and talk all the time. So I wanted to get on YouTube and start talking to you all and letting y'all know. You said you're going to start a YouTube channel. Why you ain't talking? A lot of people want me to talk about the real shit that I always be talking about. But yeah, right now I'm in a phase in my life where I'm trying to get my shit together. I'm starting over. I got married when I was 21 years old. I had my baby by the time I was 22 years old. My marriage dissipated by the time I turned 25. Like I was saying, by the time I turned 25 years old, my marriage had dissipated. I took some time, probably 18 months to myself to try to get my mental together, even though I did not divorce my husband. Honestly, I'm still not divorced even right now. Bitch, judge me. I don't care. I've been dating, and I'm gonna tell you, the reason why I haven't gotten a divorce yet is because I feel like I want my man, fuck that shit. I need to get a divorce. It's coming. It's coming. That's what I'm telling y'all. Oh my God. I've been legally married for about 6 years. They're crazy. That shit crazy. I've been married for about 6 years for real. But it didn't work out with me and that nigga. It didn't work out. The reason why it didn't work out, because if you want to know details about that shit, I'm just giving you a little synopsis. It didn't work out because that motherfucker was out here on the road. We had our own business, living our best life, and I gave him so much freedom. I trusted my husband. You're supposed to trust your husband, ladies. You're not supposed to walk around here with these trust issues. At that time, I didn't have any trust issues. I trusted my husband to be providing and taking care of his family. And he was. He was. But another lady fell in love with my husband. She fell in love with my husband. Once she fell in love with my husband, she needed to make herself known. just like every other side bitch who fall in love with your nigga, she need to make herself known. Your nigga could really be keeping that shit far away from the house. You have no motherfucking clue what's going on. And because a bitch wants you to know what's going on with her because she feels some type of way, she put that shit out. And she came to me, not that she shouldn't have, because my intuition had already told me I believe in God. Thank you, God. I believe in God. God is my best friend. I'm actually his favorite, his preferred. I know he got me going through all of this shit for a reason. But God had revealed to me, God, let me tell you something. You don't have to go searching for nothing because that shit will find. Ask the universe. Ask the universe what you want to know. That shit gonna come back to you. You gonna get the answer, shawty. You gonna get the answer. So my ex-husband, I had felt like something was off. Like he started keeping up with him. Like he was starting to keep up with himself. He was getting his hair cut more often. He was taking care of himself. He was working out. Not to say he wasn't doing those things before, because he was really working on the business. But he started dressing different. He started wearing different shoes. He just started changing. And you could just tell when your nigga is not your nigga no more. You know when that nigga ain't your nigga no more, you can tell. So I'm just like, something's off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not going to be pressed because I'm still taking care of the house. I'm still trying to, make sure things are together as far as like because I grew up with my mom. My mom, for y'all, those of you who know, for those of you who know, but I grew up in a household where my mom was married, you know what I'm saying, for 20 plus years. So I didn't know anything different. I thought that if you have issues, you going through problems and shit like that, then you gonna work that shit out. Like this in my mind, this is so naive. This is such naive thinking, because I'm thinking in my mind, like, once you get married with this person, y'all gonna be together forever, and you just, no matter what problem comes your way, you need to work it out. No matter what issue comes your way, you need to work it out. You have to stay loving. You need to love each other unconditionally. You need to be with each other unconditionally. This is my mindset. This is how I was thinking when I was young, because that's what was modeled in front of me. That's how I grew up. And he was modeled that way too, because his parents are still motherfucking married. Like, they've been married for over 50 years. So it's just, oh my God, there's so much shit that I can say. But I just wanted to give y'all an update on my YouTube channel about what's going on in my life. Right now, I'm just trying to figure my shit out. Like, I don't give a fuck who judging me right now, because I'm in my shit. I'm trying to get my shit together. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty when you purge. Like, say for example, if I would have chose to stay with my husband, right? And I could have chose to stay with my husband, have everything be okay, and be blind to what's going on. Like, I know he's with somebody else, but he's still taking care of the house, and he's still taking care of me, and he's still taking care of our kids. So maybe I should just be quiet and just look this way. Bitch, please know your worth. You are worth so much more. Yes, you will go through shit. Yes, it's not gonna look like I'm going through shit right now. Yes, I don't have a car. I don't have my own place right now. I don't have any of that shit, but I'm getting my shit together because I chose to not be with somebody. And yes, you girls could be like, you should have had your shit together before A, B, and C. But bitch, have you ever been married? Bitch, have you ever been married? You want a husband right now, don't you? And you will probably deal with that shit, but I ain't. I don't give a fuck what a man doing for me. I ain't. My self-worth, my respect, my everything. We was making $100,000 a year. All of that is far. Yes, I gave it up. Yes, I walked away. Yes, I did, because I am worth more. I love myself more. And I chose to give my daughter a better future any fucking way. Because my mother is American. My father is Haitian. My mother decided to leave my father when I was 3 years old, because I was born in Boston, Massachusetts, but my mom raised me in Georgia. I'm now in Atlanta. Hey, hold on, wait. Peace up. Hold on. Peace up. A-town down. You know what the fuck going on. So my mom chose to leave my father when I was 3 years old, and it just so happened like I started having these spiritual awakenings and started realizing what generational curses were, and started to like see these patterns like, oh my God, my story is starting to look a lot like my mother's. My story is starting to sound a lot like my mother's. Like, what is going on here? God. Oh no. We ain't doing this. We ain't gonna do it like this. We ain't gonna do it like my mama did it. Mama, I love you to death, but we ain't gonna do it like you did it, honey. You robbed me from a lot of shit that I really, really missed out on. And I know you might watch this video, you might not, you might hear about it. I don't give a fuck. But you robbed me of a lot of shit when it came to leaving my father and being selfish. You made a selfish decision to keep me away from my father because he hurt you. Because it didn't work out between you and him. Because it broke you. It made you bitter. It made you bitter. Mama, it made you bitter, and it showed. It showed. Because when it came down for me to decide to let my baby, if my baby was gonna, it's like, okay. At first, and I can understand why my mama did it, because I was so fucking hurt. I was so hurt. Mama, I know why you did it. I was so hurt when I found out my husband cheated. And you wasn't even married to my daddy, and this was my husband. And I understand how hurt you were when you found out that my father was cheating on you with other women. I get it. But I feel as if you should have looked past that, like I did. I looked past that and thought about how my daughter's future would be impacted upon the decisions that I'm making today. Hence, and I know, like when I sent my baby to Africa, when I allowed my baby to go to Africa, she's been in Africa for almost 3 years now. When I allowed my baby to go to Africa, my parents disowned me. They did not talk to me. My mom and my dad did not talk to me. A lot of my siblings did not talk to me. I have 6 siblings. Majority of them did not talk to me. They felt like I wasn't a mother anymore. Like I just, like a lot of people just feel like because I made this decision for my daughter, which is, you bitches could never, motherfucker could never. You couldn't even understand where the fuck I'm coming from. Like a lot of people in my family don't even understand where I'm coming from. They would never. They talk about, you could say what you coulda, shoulda, woulda done, but you don't know until it's you. So like I said, my mom decided to leave my father when I was 3 years old. And when she left my father when I was 3 years old, she decided that she wasn't going to allow my father to be in my life. And when she didn't allow my father to be in my life, he eventually was deported from America. So I definitely couldn't go see him. And then my mom was even more selfish and bitter and upset. She used to threaten to say, I'm going to send your ass to Haiti on a banana boat leaf. I'm going to send you to Haiti. They ain't got no water. They ain't got no food. They ain't got this. They ain't got that. Now, granted, I understand that it's not as developed as America. I get it. But motherfucker, there are people here in America, just like how I grew up, that didn't have motherfucking food, water, clothes, and shelter. While you talking, let's be real. Okay? Now, when I go back to my daddy, my motherfucking daddy, my Haitian daddy, Sapase na apalole, however you fucking say it. Like, if you would have kept me there, I would know the language. But anyway, like I'm saying now, yeah. I'm just breaking these generational curses. I'm gonna thrive through this shit. I'm gonna break this shit. My daughter is, English was her first language. Now she speaks French fluently. She speaks Wolof fluently and English fluently. Now she lost her English a little bit, but I'm sure it's easy for her to get back. Like she's picking up on it every day because her father is paying for her to go to school at a bilingual school where they learn French and English so that she can be more prepared for her future. I want my daughter to be a successful Black woman, and when she look back on her, when she think about her future and like her life, she would not be limited to just one language. She would not be limited to just one culture. She would not be limited to just one country. Like, you have to really look outside of yourself when it comes to when you have kids. Like, I know I wanted to do it by myself. I really did. But Motherfucker, it takes a village to raise a child, and I'm not ashamed, and I don't feel bad or none of that, because I made a very selfless decision for me and my kid. I decided to leave the man who was not treating me right, who was not valuing me, who was not respecting me, who was not taking care of me the way I saw best fit. And I decided to love myself. And when you decide to love yourself, a lot of the times you're not going to receive the incentives that you received when you were hanging around people when you were broken. When you were broken, people benefited from that. But now that you are healing and you are growing and you are developing, people not benefiting from that no more. So they will abandon you. They will reject you. They will stop talking to you. They will ostracize you. It came from my own family first, and then my husband. And I said, you know what? And then my best friend. No, fuck all y'all. Y'all want to talk to me. Y'all want to be my friend right now. I'ma heal. I'ma grow. I'ma go over here in the corner with an air mattress and a motherfucker and sleep in peace. And have peace and sanctity in my mind, heart, and soul, and know that I'm one with God and He will get me through this. I'm still in the Zoom meeting. Knowing that God is going to get me through this, and we're going to move forward. So I'm going to end this vlog here. Thank you all for listening. If you would like to hear more about my stories, leave a comment in the comment section below. Please like, share, subscribe. I hope you learned something from this. There is so many more layers. I should have been started my YouTube channel 5-6 years ago, to be honest, because so much shit has happened. But bitch, we up. We on YouTube. We are not gonna be ashamed of who we are. Few of you all may say, damn, that girl need a therapist. Well, I already got one. Shout out to my therapist. I've had my therapist for about 3 months now and counting. And this is the reason I'm able to dig and look into myself and purge and do the actual work, the actual shadow work on who I need to be and grow into to become the best version of myself. We are gonna grow. We are gonna learn. We are gonna thrive. We are going to dive into self-love, self-care, and self-acceptance of all your flaws and who you are. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You can like this video or dislike this video. I just appreciate your interaction. Thank you for being here. Go tell your friends, your family, and everyone you know that. Go tell everybody Akiela Galore is talking. She is talking. She is healing. And she is doing her work. Okay? See you next time.
What a wonderful